welcome to the Stakeholder Conference and thank you to the Scottish Government and our sponsors, Essity, Juzo Medi and Medi UK and Hadnam Healthcare for making this event happen. And a special big thank you to Anne Williams and Jenny Bruce, who have been running themselves ragged for weeks. And I must admit, I haven't really taken part in much because I've been really busy with my own work. So thank you very much. I think you've really put on a spectacular day. Some of you will know we've been causing a bit of a stir recently with lipedema. And these are just pictures from our last 18 months. So from north to south, we have ran 6 roadshows. We've heard many concerns about living with lipedema and the lack of understanding and support from the healthcare world. We have ran, although not completed one of them, 2 self-management courses for about approximately 28 people, and are now much more knowledgeable. And those people that attended that have found it transformative. They find the comments where they're no longer alone, and they're much more knowledgeable on how to deal with lipedema through a range of self-management techniques. In January, whilst we were all recovering from our New Year hangover, we were out on the first Saturday and ran a visioning event in Edinburgh on how our peer-to-peer support programme that's going to be funded by the Alliance should look when it launches later this year. So that's something to look out for. At Strathcarron Hospice in September, we ran a diagnosing lipedema masterclass with Mr. Alec Munnick and the Scottish Lymphedema Practitioners Network, and I think that was a very successful day too. And now, today, we're doing this event, which is towards a pathway of care for the care and treatment of people with lipedema in Scotland. The majority of people with lipedema find themselves always on the wrong side of this chart, from teenage years and even when they're in the early stages, as one person told me, when anorexic as well. Many of the women with lipedema here today know what it does to a person's self-worth and mental health to be judged by this BMI scale. Many women we meet on our journeys, and we have met many, find themselves taking reduced working hours, early retirement, and therefore not economically active within the community, and perhaps even having to live on benefits from an early age. I know, having liposuction at 9 Wells in 2013, stopped that happening to me, and I had hoped that might have been available to more, but that has turned out not to be the case. When lipedema disables, it leads to a snowball effect on time and financial demands from an already overstretched care system, which is guarded also by this colourful decision-making chart. Without a pathway of care, it can lead to personal care packages, blue badges, wheelchairs, major adaptations to homes like showers, stair lifts, wheelchair access, not to mention the impact of other health conditions, joint replacements, which we don't often get, but we lose the mobility, cardiac risk factors, pressure ulcers and wounds. And ultimately, some people will become housebound or bedbound. It just does not make economic sense not to have a pathway of care, not to mention the personal cost to women and their families. And we really need this pathway of care, and if necessary, surgical intervention for those that need it the most.